Alright, hey everyone, it's John here, and today I want to talk about shipping. We've sold some things on eBay, and when they do sell, we need to ship them. So let me show you how we handle that. Alright, so here's my shipping station. Just a bench in the back of the garage. You can do shipping pretty much anywhere. I find it easier if you have a dedicated space so you don't have to clear it every time. I've got a lot of shipping supplies. One thing to keep in mind, if you're going to be selling something on eBay, you need to be able to ship it. So you don't have to have the extensive collection of boxes that I do, but you do need to have what you need to ship your items. So whatever it is that you're selling, you want to make sure you're prepared to ship it. I've got lots and lots of boxes. I ship lots and lots of different things. Here's a bunch of different priority boxes. Back here I've got some bubble wrap. I've got some big priority boxes. I've got assorted packing materials, you know, plastic, some air pillow stuff. I've got paper in here. I've got envelopes down here, knife, tape, scale. I have packing peanuts, assorted envelopes. Up here, book boxes, and then what we call the box farm. Well, there's 50 assorted boxes up here, a bunch more. Anyway, so you don't have to have this much stuff, but you do have to have what you need to ship the items that you're selling. Okay, so the first thing we're going to ship are some golf balls. These we bought for $5. They sold for $29.50. They're going in a medium flat rate box, so the weight doesn't matter. I stored them in there since I listed them, so all I have to do with this one is wrap it up, run some tape around it. I usually run tape all the way around the box. Couple of times. The one thing about this cellophane tape, it's always noisy. This packing tape. I'll wrap it around here. Make the box square and neat. Come around here. Cut that off. So I've got my label, which is a click and ship that I do on eBay. Makes things simple, and it's good for two reasons. One is you don't have to wait in line at the post office, and the other is that you get a discount on your shipping. So this is a click and ship peel. I would definitely recommend using click and ship through eBay, because here's how simple it is. You buy your two-part forms, you run it through the printer. One half is your peel and stick label. The other half is your receipt. And then I will take a little bit of 1-inch wide tape and put it over the address, just in case the label does get wet. At least the address will stay there. Now, the interesting thing about these are going to Chile, and they're going through eBay's international shipping program, which means that all I do is ship it to the eBay center in Kentucky, and they take care of the international shipping from there. They charge the international customer the extra fees and whatever. All I do is pay to ship it to Kentucky. So that's the first one. Next item we're shipping is a Mickey Mouse watch. We bought this for $2, and we listed it, and it sold within about 20 minutes of listing it for $30. They range in the 30 to 50 range. We had it at $39.50, make an offer. The offer of $30 was accepted. So, I've got a small box. This is a recycled box from something that we ordered. I'm going to take some recycled bubble wrap, give it a couple wraps. Another piece, a couple more wraps. What I want to do is make sure it can't rattle around in the box. So I'll put another piece in on top of it. Pop the receipt in there. Close the box up. A click and ship label. Self-sticking. This just peels right off and sticks on the box. And that is pretty much, well, I'm going to put a little bit of tape over the address and also at the same time seal the box up. And there we have it, another one ready to go to the post office. Okay, before I get started with this next item, I forgot to mention with that Mickey Mouse watch, that was sent in a first class package. If it's under £1, you can send it first class, and it's cheaper than any of the priority options. Alright, so next thing heading for the post office is this model. We paid $5 for it. It just sold for $29.50 plus $8.70 shipping. Now this is a good opportunity to show about shipping options. I have two. What I want to do is have enough space in the box so I can put a little bit of padding around it, because part of the value in these old models is that the box is in perfect condition and it's still sealed. So I have two options. I can fit it in a medium flat rate box, which would cost me $12.80 through the click and ship program with eBay, $15.05 at the post office. So I'm really stressing this click and ship for your shipping options. Or my next option would be this box, which is weight sensitive. Since this is under 2 pounds and going relatively close, it's going in state, this is going to cost me only $7.90 to ship it. So this is going to be my best bet here. The customer paid $8.70, which is what the post office would charge me if I did not use click and ship. So that gives me a little buffer to pay for some packing supplies, materials, and whatnot. So that's good. So what we're going to do, again, we've got room, so we have a little bit of padding all around it. Since this is weight sensitive, I'm going to use lightweight packing materials. I've got some peanuts here. I'm going to put a few in the bottom. Put this centered, and then I'll just take some of these and drop them down the sides. I'll show you that in a minute when I get them up here. You could build a hopper and have a hopper up above too for these. I've seen people do that. I've not gotten that sophisticated. Now we're coming up to the top. So you can see there's packing material on both sides. I've still got a little bit of room at the top. So this is protected on all four, not all six, but at least on all four corners. Not the sides, but you don't usually take on too much damage from the sides. It's the corners usually that get bumped. So that's full. Put my receipt in. These are self-sealing boxes. Just peel that paper off. That sticks. It's a self-sealing box, but still. Lost the edge of my tape. Hate when that happens. Even though it's a self-sealing box, I still do a wrap around it. Just for safety's sake. Cut that off. Place the label. Again, a peel and stick label. Place that on here. Put a little bit of tape over the actual address. One thing that they say in the instructions is to not put any tape over the barcode. So if you're not using a click and ship, if you're not using a peel and stick, you have to tape this label down, and you would just want to do it so you didn't get anything on the barcode. So there's another one ready to go to the post office, and a good example of choosing shipping options. Okay, next thing we're shipping are a couple of softball bats. We bought these for $7, both TPS Louisville Slugger bats. Bought these for $7. I listed them like barely even 2 hours ago. Got an offer for $45. I listed them for $68.50 plus shipping. I got an offer for $45 within a few minutes. I countered at $55 and they accepted it, so I sold them at $55 for $55. I mean, almost, you know, within an hour, hour and a half of listing them. So these are gonna go in a, you get a priority box, priority mail. This is priority on one side, priority express on the other side. They call it a tube, but it's not really a tube, it's a triangle. But anyway, so this folds right up. A couple of tabs that go in. These come in 36 or 24 inch. And again, they'll send them right to your home. If you get an account with USPS and sign up, and you can shop, and they'll send them right to you. So that tucks in nicely like that. There's that edge of the tape thing again. So I usually put it down like that so I don't lose it. So put a little bit of tape on the edge. Actually, I'll end up putting 3 or 4 wraps on there eventually, but just so I can show you what's going on with these. These will hold up to 3 softball bats or 2 baseball bats. One in that way, one in this way, right. Now I got to be careful with this because I paid only for a 4-pound postage, and it's very close to 4 pounds, so I don't want to go over. So I'm going to get my scale out. You can get these, you know, they're pretty easy to find on Amazon, just a little scale that you can use. So I've got almost 3.9 pounds, so I don't have very much room to spare. So what I'm going to do is look for some of the lighter packing material, which are the air pillow type things. Again, this is all scrounged stuff. Like I said, just make sure you have what you need to ship what you're going to sell. And I can fill this void pretty much with air. I think it's almost too much. One less. Put the receipts in there. Fill this void with air so it won't pop over the 4-pound limit that I have to keep. Put the cover down. Hope I'm still in the screen there. Anyway, cover's down. Some more tape. Again, I'm going to put more tape on it, but just to, I don't know if you want to watch me tape things, probably not, so I'll finish that later. I do a couple on here just to keep this bit closed up. Peel and stick label. Now for this 4-pound package, if I brought this to the post office, it would cost me $17.25. Buying this label online cost me $13.74. So a savings of $3.51, or basically 20%. So click and ship is the way to go if you're going to do more than just a few things. And plus I don't have to wait in line at the post office, I can just go and drop this off. Alright, well that's it for shipping for this video. There's a lot more that we will be shipping, a lot of different types of things, so I'll show you that. But that's it for now. Next stop, post office.